Alright, welcome to the semi-finals of the Dark Elf Bash, where you're going to notice this. It looks like a weird bracket, and I'm going to explain how it works. So, we're going to be doing the same standard 2 battles, and the person in the middle bracket is just going to have to fight on both sides of the bracket, and we're just going to compare scores as if there were 4 people and not 3. If the person in the middle bracket does win both times, then it's going to have to be decided by the scores of the other two who moves forward in the bracket or not. So it'll make more sense after the end of the semifinals. But without further ado, let's get into those. Alright, welcome to the Crone Hellebron half of these semifinals. We have on the Cliff of Beast today fighting Rakarth. Sorry, my mind is all over the place. And we have a mass cavalry build just trying to catch up with the speed of the cavalry and large monsters and avoid the large monsters of the Thousand Maws. Let's see how that unfolds. But for the Cav Corps, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Dark Riders going on all of the all Max Chevron as well, I might add. All being flown into the missile units of the Thousand Maws and Karkarond. And on this side, we have not 1, not 2, but 4 units of Doomfire Warlocks looking to crush this this flank with their superior magical abilities. And they are all about 3 chevrons. Some of them are at 2. And then just a Sorceress of Shadows and Crone Hellebron herself, both on horse, because this is a very, very interesting lopsided build. No Manticores or Blood Shrines today. All I could get is the Melkoth's Mystifying Miasma and Enfeebling Foe on the Sorceress with 3 units of Dread Spears. They are at least max chevroned out, so they will hold their own on this point. And then for the enemy, as you saw, we have 2 Dark Rider crossbows and a Scourge Runner Chariot on this side. On this side we have another Repeater Crossbow Dark Rider. Then we have Scourge Runner Chariots and the Ravagers of Rakarth showing up with their nice electric blue-green, with this laser tag green trim on this majestic purple horse armor, looking very nice. Hopefully they can show why they are the Regiment of Renown. And then a Charybdis. It looks like no melee infantry from Rakarth. The Charybdis showing back up here, reinvigorated by its win over Lokir. With its War Hydra cousin. No anti-large, but it does have a breath attack and another takes its... Oh, it has regeneration if it has less than 50% HP. Ah. But that does come with the weakness to fire, so let's see if we can balance that out. And you can see Rakarth here on Brachus, showing back up, ready to crush some Crones. And let's see what happens throughout this fight. So as you can see here, I decided I would just orbitally bombard the entire left flank. 3, 4 Lesser Doom Bolts going down. Just here to crush and obliterate anything that stood in my way. The entire left flank is retreating, but not routed, as they are all weakened except for these chariots. Something going down. Whip of Agony going down on these Doomfire Warlocks. Hopefully they can hold their own against those Scourge Runner Chariots. The Charybdis does fly into my Sorceress, or Crone Hellebron here. I do get my Sorceress out of there, and I surround them with my maxed out Dread Spears, as we are suddenly rampaged. That is unfortunate. Wait a minute. What's rampaging us? Something's What is rampaging my own units? Oh, Gaze of Cain works on enemies as well? Oh, I did not know that. Well, wait, no, I am Crone Hellebron, my bad. But good thing I did get my my Sorceress of Shadows out there, dropping down Melkoth for that speed debuff on Rakarth, trying to keep him inside of all my Dread Spears. Charybdis is routing, as it just got melted by my Dread Spears, as its little brother, the War Hydra, shows up. These my teammates Dark Riders, the Blood Coven, did in fact route those Dark Shards. I got these Doomfire Warlocks. They were just waiting to drop down their vicious Lesser Doombolt, I believe. As a breath attack from Baracus did just melt those Ardred spears, unfortunately. Probably should have paid more attention. Dark Riders did shatter those Dark Shields, as same thing happened here. These Dark Riders are, in fact, routed. These repeater crossbows did come back, so hopefully I can get my Doomfire Warlocks over there. These Doomfire Warlocks are actually already on that, so never mind. These Dark Riders should probably start chasing something down, as those Scourge Runner chariots are both free from the Dark Riders that were attacking them. I got more Dark Riders. I got Riders and Warlocks and Whiskers and everything, just all over the place. Sorceress of Shadow. Oh my, what in the world was that? What? Y'all saw that? Crone Hellebron chasing this War Hydra, trying to make sure it doesn't come back, but maybe she should in fact be over in the blob fight. But it looks like actually it is crumbling, and our Sorceress, the Sorceress of Beasts from Alright, so another Lesser Doombolt went down, but it looked like I had a little to no effect. And Harganeth wins in just under 3 minutes, if I believe. We'll have to check back on that. But while we're looking, we might as well look over the value here. Crone Hellebron with 2100 value, so she did pretty good for herself. The horse did certainly make her cheaper, so she might have managed to pay for herself. Yeah, Crone Hellebron did manage to win in just under 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 57 seconds. 23 gold value on the Sorceress, definitely not the best. Probably could have afforded more cavalry. I don't know what this we needed. But maybe slowing down Rakarth was what caused him to go down so quickly. Oh wait, I forgot I wasn't Rakarth this mission, So actually that was a very good breath attack from Rakarth. Well, these guys did really good. I'm not sure about these other two. Let's see here. It's unfortunate that neither of them got any kills, but let's see. Doomfire Warlocks. Well, this guy did good, but no one else really was exceptional there. Rakarth did unfortunately poor, and I just shut down their entire missile. Okay, 46 kills is not that bad for them, but I do believe they're over 1,000 value, so it's unfortunate. Yeah, nothing really paid for Rakarth. I kind of chased down his whole army and then stabbed the rest of it to death, so it's unfortunate to him, but let's see if Rakarth can manage to beat 2 minutes and 57 seconds, which I'm going to give you my honest thoughts. That is going to be pretty hard to do. Alright, welcome to the Rakarth half of the Crone v Rakarth, what's the word? Fuck. Of the Crone v Rakarth part of the tournament. And we have a wild and aggressive game plan today. Hold on, this is so unnecessarily loud. Alright, there we go. So, let's start with the mass cav I brought. We have Dark Riders looking to gang up on those Dark Rider crossbows. We have some Doomfire Warlocks looking to throw a Lesser Doombolt down on those Harganeth Executioners. Same thing here. Harganeth bringing its Executioners once again. Man, that black and white just looks so good. 2 units of the crossbow Dark Riders trying to dismember this unit of Dark Riders. Regular spear guys, but no anti-large. Or I guess that would make them a lance. They have lances. Well, it looks like a spear to me. And then for the front line, I have 2 units of Shades with dual weapons, 4 units of Dread Spears, because that's all I could afford at this point. Because, oh yeah, I have the Flying Corps of a Feral Manticore with Rakarth. They're going to be rolling dirty, trying to isolate Crone Hellebron, trying to get her down and out of the count. And then down here we have a Sorceress of Beasts with none other than Flock of Doom, Amber Spear, and Wilson's Wild Form. Oh wait, shit. I forgot about the enemy. As you can see, 3 units of Harganeth Executioners being backed up by 2 units of Dark Shards, Crone Hellebron, of course, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of Witch Elves. And yeah, that seems to be all for her. So let's see what happens, other than the great nuking of these Hargoneth Executioners. And as you can see, Rakarth and the Manticore were just given their orders to fight Crone Hellebron. Not sure where she's going, but we have some shade shooting into her. These Doomfire Warlocks did decide to pull back because we saw a lot of spears and missiles. These Doomfire Warlocks were not as fortunate, and they're getting absolutely crushed by all of the rampaging and juiced up enemies. These Doomfire Warlocks decided to take the fight with the Witch Elves here, who have taken a Soul Blight to try and decrease their Witch Brew, I suppose. Which looks like it worked in our favor, although we got some Dread Spears and some fire support coming in. We have a big blob fight here. 3 Manticores. The Feral Manticore is doing whatever. I'm not sure what that one's doing, but Rakarth and Crone Hellebron going at it. Crone is not anti-large, but she does have 500 weapon strength currently, so she might not need it. We got some Hargoneth Executioners coming in, which should certainly crunch through my Dread Spears. You can see this unit might not be in melee at the moment. That is unfortunate. I should work on getting them working on a flank. Dread Spears fighting Dread Spears there. Chasing down these Dark Rider crossbows with my Dark Riders. Same thing going on here. Or these guys are just sitting there. Dark Riders, they should have been maybe getting on those Dark Shards. The Feral Manticore did rout, unfortunately, but Crone Hellebron's looking really unhealthy. Rakarth, these missiles are really dooming in. He needs to get in the air, get those missiles shut down somehow. Same thing here. Dark Rider repeater crossbows were working up on the Witch Elves with Dark Shard support coming in. These Dark Rider repeater crossbows look like they're also trying to get these Witch Elves off the board. Looks like I finally caught these Dark Rider repeater crossbows, and Murderous Mastery has been popped along with, oh my god, another rampage, another massive rampage. Oh, that looks awesome. Not good for us, but it looks awesome. Rakarth did get shredded, and there goes Hellebron down for the count. Her body's lost to the tide of Dread Spears, as Rakarth does manage to escape. Got some Doomfire Warlocks sitting here. I believe they were waiting for, nope, they already used their second Doombolt. And our Beast Wizard getting into melee. She's getting close to paying for herself, but not many kills, and we need to get these elite bodies off the board. Rakarth coming back in, decided to go after these Dark Shards, as they're probably what did all the damage, with a Flock of Doom going down on them. The Feral Manticore did come back, not sure where it's going, into those Witch Elves, alright. I got Dark Riders chasing down whatever, these Dark Shard shields, just making sure to get anything I can off the board. Moving my Dread Spears back in as they're rallying. Got my Shades got absolutely crushed. They were just trying to hold the flank, and then my anti-infantry units got charged by these large Dreadlords. Doomfire Warlocks with their purple-breathed horses trying to help the Shades, trying to get them to use their ammo, but it is just not going well. And this, I'm pretty much out of infantry at this point. As you can see, it's just the Kar-Karan, I believe it is, the banners of Kar-Karan stuck in this blob fight, and they are just not doing good with 3 units of Witch Elves and all 3 Hargoneth Executioners in that blob. It's just not going to end well. Rakarth going after the Dark Shards, trying to keep himself safe. The Sorceress of Beasts up to 60 kills. She's doing good for herself. Only 30 armor, but she can throw down with the rest of the boys. Enemy Dreadlord still chewing up these Shades. I must say they are quite durable for how long they've had a Lord on them, of all people. These Dark Riders look like they just got back into the fight. They're charging the anti-infantry Witch Elves and Hargoneth Executioners, trying to use their superior size to dampen the melee attack and weapon strength of these forces. Dread Spears did manage to come back, but at this point, I don't think they want to contest this. I don't think they want to solo this. But these Dark Riders staying in the blob, only hurting them as they are a shock cavalry, and you can see that in their stats here, getting entangled up in all these elite infantry. They're just not designed to shoot. Rakarth has rallied for the second time at 250 HP. Not the state I would have liked to see him, but he has come back, and he is immediately routing, I believe. We can see Wilson's wild form going down on the Sorceress of all people, just trying to get as much damage I can into these Dark Shards. I believe I was out of Winds of Magic at this point. I think it was down to just sheer nothing. Witch Elves and Dread Spears just moving around, clearing up whatever tattered remains we had of infantry. Looks like the Feral Manticore is retreating as well. Got these Dark Riders out here. I was moving them to try and charge these Bleak Swords. I was just like, there's still hope. I've played the campaign. I can win this. Trying to get as much damage as I could on these shaken and routed units, trying to shatter and break and kill. Trying to even this out as much as possible, but they have about 300 forces on us, and Harganeth Executioners in there. So it was just not a winning combination. And just like that, Harganeth won, which means that Rakarth Sloth solidifies Crone Hellebron in the finals of this competition. You can see only one of the Harganeth Executioners actually paid for themselves, but that's expected when the enemy brings nothing but chaff. Crone Hellebron up to 2,700 value, though. She certainly did well for herself, and 1,700 value on this 800 gold sorcerer. Plus, she was thrown down in melee, so I might have a newfound respect for our sorceress heroes here. Rakarth did unfortunate, and not paying for myself with the Doomfire Warlocks, which is unfortunate because they were doing really good earlier in the competition. These Witch Elves did just go crazy. They are, man, this is an insane build here from Crone Hellebron. And with that, thank you for watching, and I will see y'all in the next episode.